A very warm welcome to you, to Lucknow, and to the Surya Command. It is indeed an honor to get you all together under one roof as we discuss on a subject which is no longer a peripheral to national security, but is actually central to it. And this seminar is a strategic necessity, therefore. Today's conclave, themed as strategic communication in the emerging information space, is to deliberate upon this subject, which is no longer an academic exercise. It is not merely a dialogue for media engagement. I will avoid saying media management, which would rile up my friends from the media. And it is a recognition of a fundamental shift which is happening in the character of conflict, which is evolving even as we speak. As articulated in the conceptual framework of this conclave, the battle space has really expanded. It is no longer confined to terrain, aerospace, sea lanes, even cyberspace. It decisively dominates the information domain, the cognitive domain, and also the mind space of the entire nation and the world. And in this space, perception shapes legitimacy, legitimacy shapes influence, and influence is shaping the outcomes as we see it. Central Command or Surya Command has historically operated across a vast sensitive geography, one that includes the LAC, international borders, areas prone to national disasters, going from Himachal to Orissa. And it also continuously faces contestation in the gray zone. It deals with internal vulnerabilities and has a very high media visibility. We operate in an environment where every tactical action can be amplified in seconds, where misinformation travels much faster than the truth, where narratives are regularly being weaponized with precision. The current adversaries do not always announce war. They contest below the thresholds of what we understand as war currently. They shape the narrative before shaping the battlefield. They attempt to fracture internal cohesion before testing military strength. Therefore, today's conflict, whether it leads to war as we know it in the conventional form or not, is a mixture of asymmetric warfare, hybrid warfare, gray zone competition, artificial intelligence influenced operations, a very synthetic media, coordinated disinformation ecosystems. These are all not theoretical concepts. They are today an operational reality. Information is no longer a supporting arm, it is a battle space. In previous eras, wars were fought and then reported. Today's warfare is first narrated, then it unfolds, sometimes even before facts are established, facts are out before the entire world. The speed of digital media has compressed what we call as the OODA loop or the decision cycle. Credibility of institutions is under constant scrutiny. The line between domestic and international perception has been blurred. In such an environment, strategic communication cannot always remain reactive. It cannot be episodic, it cannot be personality driven, it must be institutionalized, it must be doctrine backed, it must be capability driven. That being the central premise of today's conclave, we have to reflect upon the theme once again. Information space is merely not about media platforms. It is a dynamic ecosystem which is shaped by state and non-state actors, artificial intelligence systems, transnational networks, adversarial bot architectures, and digital influences, amongst many others. Narratives travel across all borders simultaneously as the events are happening or even not happening. Therefore, interpretations and perceptions happen much before the facts are even verified. Strategic communication in this environment has to serve certain essential purpose which we have tried to define: strategic signaling, narrative coherence, crisis communication architecture, counter disinformation capability, and credibility preservation. Many of them are conflicting with each other too. Therefore,